Guys, very sad day for royal watchers all around the world today as we hear the news of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. The Queen's husband has unfortunately passed away at the age of 99. The 9th of April 2021 will definitely go down as a significant day, sad day in history. He was only 2 months off of his 100th birthday. Wow, very sad. I have a quick question. The Queen ends up sending happy birthday, happy 100th birthday letters to people in certain countries like England and Australia, possibly more countries, I'm not sure. But she does send these happy 100th birthday letters to these people that have just celebrated their 100th birthday. My question is, would she have done that for her husband? Very interesting question. I guess we may never know now, sadly. Guys, my name is Gareth Walton, and we're going to be talking about this today, a little bit about his life and legacy and his children. Very sad, but yeah, we have daily videos on this channel talking about absolutely everything, including unboxings and world news. You guys can follow me on my two YouTube channels, Channel 1 and Channel 2. 2 as the 2 and 1 as the 1. Of course, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Tallboy Gareth. Let's just get straight into this. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, the man, the myth, the legend. I really, really love this photo, by the way, of them. I love this photo too. That's really sexy. We need to add some humor because this is not a very funny video, but that's a really cool photo of them both. Those are just some photos of him over the years. Look at that. That's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot. I like that one. Now, this is a quick article that I want to read to you guys that came out on the 16th of March, 2021. At my mum's birthday, so 16th of March. Happy birthday, Mum. But this is a quick article I want to tell you guys about, because he only left hospital for a condition a few weeks ago. So I want to read this because it may be relevant to what actually might be said in weeks' time or a month's time from now. I will quickly say I'm actually filming this video right now at midnight in Australia, and this news only just came out 2 hours ago, so this is definitely breaking news happening all around the world. Very significant news, so we're just kind of learning things as we go. So back to the article. This may be a very important thing as we learn things in history. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, leaves hospital after a month. 16th of March. Happy birthday, Mum. The Duke of Edinburgh is said to be in good spirits on leaving hospital after a month-long stay for treatment. Prince Philip, 99, was admitted to King Edward Hospital in central London on the 16th of February after feeling unwell. So 16th of February to the 16th of March, he was there for about a month. He later underwent a successful procedure for a pre-existing heart condition at another London hospital, St Bartholomew's. The Duke has now returned to Windsor Castle. In a statement on Tuesday, Buckingham Palace said that the Duke was discharged following treatment for an infection and a successful procedure for a pre-existing condition. Now, His Royal Highness wishes to thank all the medical staff who looked after him and everyone who has sent their good wishes. Sent their good wishes, the statement has said. Prince Philip left through a side entrance of the hospital in a wheelchair and was helped into the rear passenger seat of a waiting car, speaking during a visit, as a moth in my studio, speaking during a visit with the Duchess of Cornwall to a pop-up vaccination centre in London. Prince Charles, who visited his father during his stay in hospital, told reporters it was very good news and that he was thrilled that his father had gone home. He also confirmed that he had spoken to the Duke. So yeah, there's Prince Charles. I've actually got a photo with him. Really cool guy. Yeah, so that's kind of sad to read about that. He's only been out of hospital for 2 or 3 weeks now. We've got moths in the studio. Forget about them, Gareth. Back to the articles. Now, there's actually a quick thing I want to tell you guys. There is a secret code word that will be used within the British government when the Queen does eventually pass away and die. This code word will be used with the Prime Minister and other top officials. Did you guys know about this thing existing? Well, now you do. Operation London Bridge. All right. As early as 2017, the phrase "London Bridge is down" was expected to be used to communicate the death of the Queen to the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. So that information will be told to the Prime Minister about London Bridge, Operation London Bridge, and also key personnel within the the government, I guess you could say, setting the plan into motion. The codename Operation London Bridge primarily refers to events that would take place in the United Kingdom. Did you know about that? Now you do. How interesting, right? Now, before we do a quick little talk about Prince Philip's history and legacy and stuff like that, Meghan and Harry recently did an interview with Oprah Winfrey. Now, we made a quick little video about this about a month ago. I will link in the description down below. But look, Harry and Meghan are currently living in America or Canada. One of them ones, it doesn't really matter. The point is they're out of the UK at the moment, and they recently did a televised interview on Oprah, kind of bagging out the British establishment, bagging out the systems in place and the non-existent help that Meghan was not getting when she should have been getting. It was kind of just like Princess Diana back in the day, when the help she wanted to get but she couldn't get. So yeah, they were kind of bagging out the British royal family in an interview about a month ago. Right about the same time Philip went to hospital. So will Harry and Meghan come back to the United Kingdom to do funeral arrangements? You know, what will happen? Obviously, Harry and Meghan are not in the royal family's good books at the moment, I guess you could say. So does that mean Harry may only come back without Meghan? Will Meghan be not invited? It's possible. Only time will tell what will happen. Will Harry come back? What will happen regarding the coronavirus? Because England is currently on lockdown. There's a huge lockdown going on right now because of this bloody virus, and people needing to get in and out of the country would need to do quarantine. But maybe being a royal, that might not happen. Special privileges, you know what I'm saying? Give me $1 billion. I want special privileges too. But very interesting to find out what will happen with that. We'll only find out in time, I guess. So back to the article. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Now, the article does say here, we'll read it and we'll talk to you guys about what it actually means. This article is being heavily edited because its subject has recently been confirmed to have died. Now, knowledge about the circumstances of the death and surrounding events may change rapidly as more facts come to light. Initial news reports may be unreliable, and the last updates to this article may not reflect the most current information. So once again, this information only came to light a couple of hours ago now, midnight in Sydney, Australia, currently filming this. And of course it's Wikipedia, so who can believe what anything is said on Wikipedia? But the fundamentals are here regarding his life. So we're going to do a quick little read before we head this video out. So Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Prince Philip, born Prince Philip of Greece and Denmark, the 10th of June 1921, and died unfortunately today, the 9th of April 2021. He was a member of the British royal family as the husband of Queen Elizabeth II. So he wasn't born a British prince, but he was born the Prince Philip of Greece and Denmark. Did you know that? Very interesting, right? Philip was born into the Greek and Danish royal families. He was born in Greece, but his family was exiled from the country when he was 18 months old. Now, I remember seeing an interview about an hour ago on the TV. Someone in the know, someone with the knowledge, said that when Prince Philip was a baby, he was actually smuggled out of the country onto a British royal ship, I remember, but he was smuggled into a box full of oranges from an orange tree. And the box was closed up and he was taken out of the country so there'd be no harm done to him. So he was put in an orange box. Very interesting. Did you know about that? Now you do. Yeah, let's continue. Okay. After being exiled from France, after being educated in France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, that's really cool. A very smart guy in countries, I guess you could say. He joined the British Royal Navy, I should say, in 1939, aged 18. Now, from July 1939, he began corresponding with the 13-year-old Princess Elizabeth, the Queen, tiny little young Princess Elizabeth, who he had first met in 1934 during the Second World War. He served with distinction in the Mediterranean and Pacific fleets. After the war, Philip was granted permission by George VI That's what he looks like. To marry Elizabeth. Before the official announcement of their engagement in July 1947, he abandoned his Greek and Danish titles and styles, that's very interesting, and became a naturalized British subject, and adopted his maternal grandparents' surname, Mountbatten. He married Elizabeth, the Queen, on the 20th of November 1947. My parents are actually born roughly my mum was anyway, 1947. Happy birthday once again, Mum. But these guys were actually married 1947, so wow, that's actually pretty interesting. Just before the wedding, he was granted the style His Royal Highness and created Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Meredith. Meredith? What's that one? Marioneth, and Baron Greenwich by King George VI. Philip left active military service when Elizabeth became queen in 1952, having reached the rank of commander. That's pretty significant, I guess you could say, and was made a British prince in 1957. Awesome. Philip had 4 children with Elizabeth. Charles, Prince Charles of Wales, I've met him, cool guy. Anne, Princess Royal. Who's the next one? Prince Andrew, Duke of York. Very touch and go subject, Prince Andrew, at the moment. He's been on the news regarding some not so nice things. We're not going to talk about that. Moving on. Prince Edward, of course, is the last one, Earl of Wessex. So the 4 children, through a British order in council issued in 1960, descendants of the couple not bearing royal styles and titles can use the surname Mountbatten Windsor, which has also been used by some members of the royal family who do hold titles, such as Anne, Andrew, and Edward. Now, of course, Philip was a sports enthusiast. Philip helped develop the equestrian event of carriage driving. Don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. He was a patron, president, or member of over 780 organizations. Wow, the guy clearly wasn't sitting on his bum in life and doing nothing. He was a part of 780 organizations in some way, shape, or form. Wow. What are you doing with your life, everybody? God, what am I doing with my life? I'm getting out of the studio, everybody. See ya. And he served as the chairman of the Duke of Edinburgh Award, a self-improvement program for young people aged 14 to 24. He was the longest serving consort of a reigning British monarch and is the longest lived male member of the British royal family. Incredible. He retired from his royal duties on the 2nd of August 2017, aged 96, having completed, get ready for this, 22,219 solo engagements since 1952. The guy has done 22,219 engagements, public engagements around the world, Australia, England, Japan, China, whatever else, Canada. I don't know where he's been, but he's done 22,219 solo engagements. Does that not include engagements with the rest of the royal family or with the Queen? I don't know, but the guy clearly has been on a path to success. Unfortunately, Philip died 9th of April 2021, 2 months before his 100th birthday, and this is where we stand at the moment. We're still waiting for more news to come out regarding what happened. But one more thing I wanted to show you, not my picture-in-picture on myself, but that's his signature. I'm a kind of a fan of people's signatures, people in history and their signatures, and that's what his signature looked like. Yeah, very interesting. If you like this video, please subscribe if you feel like it, of course, and give us a like and ring the bell and all that stuff. And because we're in Australia, we're going to do an Australian little sign, little button.
No worries.
No worries.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Struth.
Struth, mate. Throwing some Australiana at you. I love you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe. 2 different channels, 1 and 2. I've been tall. My name's Gareth. I'll see you all tomorrow. God save the Queen. See ya. Bye.